There, got it. Good morning. It's Ros Boundy Psychic Medium here. So we are ready for the daily live stream, daily card reading. So good morning, Sarah. You're looking like you're the first one on board. So wonderful. Since you're on holiday, what I did was just have a little sleep in, but I didn't sleep past the 8 o'clock. I did wake up about the 7:30, but it was just I allowed my body to smoothly enter the day. I didn't rush it. So here we are, and we're going to switch over shortly. Good morning, Cara. Lovely to see you. You too. What's it like at Meningie this morning? I presume you are at Meningie this morning. And good morning, Keza. How are you? I woke up to what's beautiful sunshine coming through the window. Not that I had the curtains open, but it was coming through the window. And when I got up and opened the curtains, it was beautiful sunshine and gorgeous blue sky. And then I looked south, west, and the clouds are rolling in. It really is rolling in. We can see the very dark clouds. So I expect that, Cara, for you, Meningie. Right, moving over to the cards. What I've done for this morning. Oh, wow, you've got a peacock roaming around the caravan park, and that's what woke you. Oh, wow, they can be noisy, can't they? But they're ever so beautiful, aren't they? I mean, I grew up on a farm where we had peacocks, and they certainly are beautiful, noisy little creatures. Well, actually big creatures. I was small at the time. They looked huge. Okay, here we have our cards this morning. What I'm using is the Pixies. These three are the Pixie cards, and we've got the Rana George are the top three cards. I just felt I couldn't choose, so I'm using both. They're both Lenormand decks, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm within my own rules, not that I've set any. Good morning, Julia. How are you? Now, just on the top row, it just feels to me like it is conscious, subconscious in some way, you know, that the undercurrent and what is obvious. So that's how I'm going to read them a bit. And it was funny as I laid them out and thought, oh, look, there's the clouds, and the clouds are literally rolling in. So there we've got, it really almost is like that in the moment. This is happening. And I have peanuts below me, below the table while I'm reading the cards. And here it is me as a woman reading the cards and looking back on what there is, looking out the window and seeing the vista of the clouds. And I can see my doggy and dear peanuts. And it does feel ever so like, wow, these are real. They can be that literal. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with having seen these. I don't really look at the cards until I sit here and share them with you. So this is what's happened for my morning. Clouds are starting to roll in now. The dog is sitting under the table with me, and I'm here reading these cards to you. Yeah, it is. It's so fitting, isn't it? With cards such as what we have here. They're beautiful cards. The Pixie set, they are, and I'll move on to that. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to see you here as well. These are in that unconscious, subconscious, undercurrent type energy. You know, it's below what we feel as the obvious all the time. So, and what's in our face, what I'm feeling is here we've got the fox energy, but we have the heart energy as the central, with the garden on the other side. So it really feels like out in nature. The fox is they're not nomad. I think they do have their own particular areas and territory. Oops, I'm covering it. They do have their own particular areas, territory, ground that they tread, and they do what a fox usually does. So it's moving around and about, knowing what they have in their territory, and working out where the best food is, where the best water is, where the best, you know, here we've got the garden that is their garden, that area that is, their natural domain. And here we've got that love, that heart, that basis of where we are. And I'm feeling what that question of what is our identity? Who are we within our own territory? What are we claiming as our own territory? Are we out in the beautiful gardens in our heart space? Is that the type of space, type of energy that we're putting within our heart? Are we bringing in that naturalness, that is the essence of who we are? Without human intervention, even though we are humans, we have that influence because of that. But it's being our natural selves, hence the fox, being your natural self within what it is your territory. So I suppose within our heart, we have intelligence that we analyze and that we see and perceive and think and feel and have our emotions and all of those things. Oh, good morning, Kim. Just saw that you're here. Wonderful. Yeah, the fox can be sly, but so can we. There are times where, and I think in that essence, we are being who we are at times when we feel those energies of manipulation, whether we are manipulating others or whether we feel like we're being manipulated. We have the intelligence, and so does a fox. More than just us has intelligence, and we are using it in the realms of our own environment, our own understandings, and how we actually perceive from our heart space. In who we are sitting in our own truth a lot of the time. We may choose to believe things that others are telling us that are not true for us. But that's where our level of understanding, thinking, feeling, and discerning what is our essence and how we need to move forward in our next step of interaction with people, or in how we treat our creatures around us, including the loving, loyal, beautiful dog that's sitting above that heart space. Dogs really are an unconditional love creature. They give as much as they give. They just keep giving when we treat them really well, when we do reciprocate that love. You just see that in so many different dogs. And it's not just dogs, it can be other animals. We just don't have as much occasion to domesticate others, really. Cats choose who they want to be around, pretty much, if you left them to themselves. Yes, they'd come back as long as you were feeding them, but they'd choose someone else. Are they loyal? Oh, look. We all know different characteristics around different cats and dogs, and even when you start to notice foxes and how they move in a paddock, how they move in their area, their realm, their territory, and that's from living on a farm and noticing how foxes do work, do move around. I won't say anything more because we didn't treat them very well, did we? But they are there in their natural environment, being the creature that they are, being that is native to them, natural to them. Just getting that message through this, that we are needing to be more natural and native to ourselves, really love and appreciate that is around us in its own naturalness. The birds that sing, those creatures, the four-leggeds that do walk, even those that crawl on the ground, and the bugs and the flying bugs, the crawly bugs, that turns over the soil like ants and things, all has their place. All of those that walk on the earth, swim in the waters. It was lovely. We went to see if there was a whale still out off Boomer Beach because Tony had seen one yesterday, day before. Wasn't there yesterday, but I've seen dolphins recently. Like, all of this in its naturalness of who we are. It's just so wonderful to really feel into who we are from that heart space and that heart level. And good morning, Shaz. How are you this morning? Yes, Caro, it is a lovely spread. It's just, the combination of two different spreads, it still gives us it does give us a powerful message, just in the beauty of design and artwork that people are gifted with in both styles. in the way that we can actually interpret the cards as we need to for ourselves too. I'm going to switch it back. Because even though they're two completely different styles, you know, the glitter and gloss of this one, as far as that beautiful golden shine and hue and the rest, and the simplicity, the beauty of just the lines and the colours that are in this card, they mean the same things in respect of the symbolism that they hold. Okay. And I've just got to go back to there to get back to my face. Not that you really want to see my face. The cards are so beautiful. So bring forward for you what the cards are meaning for you. So tap into those little psychic energies that you know that you have, or even if you aren't sure, just tap into what's your gut feeling around what the cards are meaning as you're looking at each one. So bring your mind's eye to letting go of the solid, you know, this has to mean blah, 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 blah. Just feel into what Spirit's giving you as the message from the cards. Okay. So thank you, Keza. Lovely. Keep being the best you in all steps that you take in your life. I mean, we are on a wonderful journey. We're in a wonderful world, as much as there's so much shit happening around it. Be that fulcrum that's going to be the balance that helps create what is the next stage. Tap into, know what is your part in that, and moving it forward with the fullness of who you are. Okay, because it's going to be each and every one of us with our own energies and lifting that together so that it really does tip that scale to the positives of not having so much. But we still need to have a balance, but let it be the balance of positiveness. Positivity, anyway, you know what I mean. Thank you for being here with me this morning. I absolutely love seeing you here joining me for my card readings because I mean, I'd be doing them anyway, and I just love sharing them. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I will put up some of these responses. Hi, Holly. It's been a while since I've seen your name here. Wonderful. Yeah, you really need some guidance. We all do. We all do. And tap into what you're receiving. Don't forget that. You do need to sit and listen sometimes. We get too busy with the living that we forget about the quiet zone and sitting and listening. Don't forget to do it. Just anytime you're sitting down, just close your eyes for a sec and tap into it. You just connect, and even that's enough. Namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now.